Hey there, my smarty pants. So let's get started on our work. Now that you have your papers colored and you're ready to go, remember you need scissors, tijeras, glue or tape, pegamento o cinta, string, cordel, and or a pencil, lápiz. Okay? So I've got my red construction paper. I'm going to start by folding it in half as neatly as you can. Okay? It's real important that you're neat about it. Careful, careful, careful. All right. Now I'm going to fold it in half another time. Okay. There we go. And fold it in half again. Okay. And one more time. Oh my gosh. Okay. Really smush it down. Yeah. Okay. So now, good thing you guys are older because this is going to take some muscle. All right. So now I've got my paper folded. I'm going to use my pencil and you're going to draw a shape on the folded side. Now you need to pick a shape that is symmetrical. It's the same on both sides. I'm going to do a heart because I'm thinking about Valentine's Day. Okay, but you can pick any shape that is symmetrical. And I recommend you start with something easy. And then once you get the hang of it, you can switch to something harder. Okay, so there's my half of a heart. Okay, and notice it's drawn on the folded side, not the open side. Okay, that's really important. All right, next, cutting time. Okay. Now this is where you're going to need some muscles, but I'm pretty sure you guys can do this. All right, so I'm going to cut on my line through all those papers. Okay. This is another good reason to keep it simple, because if you have a complicated shape, it'll be really hard to cut. But if you have a nice simple shape, it's not too bad. Ah, there we go. All right, scraps. And now I have a whole bunch of hearts, and they're all the same. 1, 2, let's see how many we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good, 6, 7, 8. All right, now, because you guys are older, we're going to have a little bit of fun with this. All right, so we're going to start putting them together. And I know I said a string, and I don't know where my string went. So I'm going to use a scrap. And I'm just going to cut, actually, I'll use one of these scraps. I'm just going to cut something to hang it with. So I just need one of those papers. There we go. And I'm just going to cut a nice long piece. Okay, and then this is ready to be used as my string. So I'll just put that there. All right, now we're going to start gluing them together. So I'm going to take one heart and just put a few dots of glue. You don't need much. You're not gluing a house. Okay, on one side. Then I'm going to take another heart and back to back it. Okay, just stick that back to back. Okay, so now it's open here and glued over here. Okay, then one side, again, just a little bit of glue. Take another heart, stick it on back to back. Now, if you remember doing this when you were younger, we usually stopped at 3, but because you're older, we're going to add more. Okay, so I'm just smushing those down so I have more room. Some more glue on one side. Take another heart. I'm going to kind of smush down that fold a little bit. That'll help it to stay in place. Back to back. Okay. And now I've still got this open side here. So right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put one more in there. I should have 3 left when I'm done. Okay. So I'm going to take one of my hearts, Smush that fold a little bit, back to back. Okay, so I've still got this open side. Now, you could keep going until you've got all these hearts in there, but I'm only asking you to do 5, okay? Just because it is still really interesting. And I'm ready for my little hanger doodad. So I'm going to put some glue in there. Okay, I'm going to stick that in there. Oops. I'm going to stick that in there. Okay, and then one more heart here. This time I'm putting it on both sides. Okay. Pick one of your hearts. I'm going to smush it a little bit and stick that in. Okay. I can turn my little hangers so he sits upright. Kind of adjust them a little bit if they're not exactly right. Push them down, go around. Oh, it's like a heart-shaped disco ball. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? Okay, so that is my 5-sided shape. And I'm going to put my pencil right through that hook there. There we go. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, what you could do next is you could use your scraps or another piece of paper, or maybe you have some other scraps lying around that are different colors. You could cut out some other, whoops, some other shapes and stick them in there. Okay. Looks like I need to put my hanger back in. I'm going to really stick it down this time, since that time didn't work. So you're probably thinking, wait, what, Miss Mason, what? Okay, so I've got these other extra scraps that I don't need. So I'm just going to cut some more little hearts. And these don't have to be exactly the same. Okay, so these can look however you want. Now, do you have to do hearts? No, you don't have to do hearts. I just picked hearts, like I said, because I was thinking about Valentine's Day. Okay, so there's that. And maybe I'll do another one. A little bit of glue. Remember, you don't need a lot. You're not gluing a house. Okay, so you can see what's going on here. I'm starting a little pattern. Wonder if I'll have enough. There they are. Oh yeah, I'll have plenty. Enough for each heart to have one, probably. And when you're done, these can be decorations in your house. Now, does it have to be Valentine's Day? Of course not. It can be anything. You can make a flower. A flower is symmetrical. That would work. You could make just a random shape, like a circle. Okay? You could make anything, really. You could make this out of white paper and then draw on each one. Okay? I just told you to use colored paper because it's more fun. But you could draw on them. All right, I think this is going to be my last one. And then when you're done, you can hang this up somewhere in your house. You can hang it in your room. You can hang it, in the living room. Oh, it looks like I need one more. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow, I actually have a 6-sided shape here. Wow, I lost count. Yep, that makes sense because I got 2 extras. Ha! That's funny. Well, fortunately, I think I have enough scraps here. There we go. One more. Okay. Isn't that funny? So, I'll try to be more gentle this time. There we go. Okay, so you can hang this up. You can make a whole bunch of them, any different shape you want, whatever, for any occasion. I mean, you can make cupcakes, you could make a cake, you could make candles. I mean, anything that's symmetrical, anything that's the same on both sides, okay? So have fun. Show them to me in Zoom or on Blend when you're done, okay? Bye, guys.